So welcome back. We have got 2 minutes left of this halftime before we dance into the second period. With me, Rolla Oliver and Julius Leeser.
Hello.
Hello to you all. And a big hello to my dog Henway, who at the minute is running around the field and having a great time. But when we will be watching the stream back together, I'll be saying, hello Henway, and who is a good boy? Are you a good boy? And we'll be seeing if Henway reacts.
He will say, Shank McCoy, am I right?
No, but Henway is also a good boy.
Oh, of course he is. Perhaps the best boy.
He's the best of boys.
Yes.
He is the best of boys. And we are looking at 95 playing 62. I'm just getting some contact from one of the LRT skaters.
Forearms.
With a 33-point split, Sleazer.
Yes.
They're right back into this game.
Definitely. I think Lincolnshire could potentially take this, or at least make, so far, as I said in the first half, if they hadn't have gotten like 3 jammer penalties essentially in a row, I think the score would be a lot more tight. So I think in this second half, there's of course the potential for SDRD to have reformulated their strategy because Lincolnshire is doing so well. But I think the second half is going to be really tight.
Yeah, I really think it is. And just quick chat with some of the LRT just during halftime. The scoring ratio is about 3-2. They know the jammer penalties didn't help out at all, but they feel that there's a momentum shift. And we saw this at the end of the game. And right now, LRT on this power jam. And happy days, we've got the scoreboard back in play. 95-62. We're now looking into the final seconds of this first half. Looking to jump into this second half with Fenno on the jam line for Lincolnshire, and Shank McCoy just in the Sisu penalty box waiting to be released. The 5-second hand is up from the jam timer Yoshi, and we are right into the action.
Straight off, we've got that pack trying to seal the jammer in. It's not quite working out. Shank McCoy, ooh.
Shank McCoy, big contact.
All right.
And a big melee coming through on the inside, but there goes Fenno with the lead.
Yep. So, lead going to LRT, coming in that first scoring pass just now. You can really see that Shank is hungry to get out of this pack. Up front, we've got Jerry Atrick et al. Holding him back. It is the first scoring pass through for the Ducks, and it is the full 5 points.
Dougie's Rave, last stage hit onto Shank McCoy. Shank McCoy able to stay in play, but Fenno already with the points on the board for LRT. Coming back around, looking for the points, just to jam down. Wasn't able to complete the apex jump. Picks up the 1 point, though, for Lincolnshire. 6-point jam, 95 now playing 68. And the momentum still with Lincolnshire at the beginning of this second half.
Oh, it's going to go up one more. It's going to be 95-69. Missed that extra point, so I don't know. So it's starting off favorably for Lincolnshire, of course. Oh, so it looks like Tomahawk snapped a plate during the first half. So hopefully there's a vendor in the building that can help out with that. Surely there is. Blitzkrieg out for the Knights of Discomfort. Skate Pliskin out for the Ducks. Skate looks like he's going to be up front first, but he's got Brains, Aspet, and Ilbilly to contend against to get out, and they are doing a great job of waterfalling through. It is Blitzkrieg out of the pack on the outside. Lead goes to SDRD.
Yeah, good. Take a good 45 seconds for the lead to be assessed. Blitzkrieg now coming around looking for points. Ilbilly with the offense. Skate Pliskin now being recycled by Horndog all the way back, coming out of 10-2 with Blitzkrieg picking up the first points in this second half for the Knights of Discomfort as SDRD hit that 100-point mark. And Skate Pliskin is out of the pack looking for points. And Blitzkrieg just to jam down. Picks up another 4, spinning away. And we're just now looking at that Blitzkrieg replay with the offense coming from Ilbilly. Able just to break apart that wall and able to come through. Spins away from Tom. Spins away through Toots with points.
So that brings the Knights of Discomfort up to 104. The Ducks still sitting on 69.
So SDRD breaking that 100-point mark. Fenno back on the jam line with Fluke. We've already had up to 3 minutes of gameplay here. Fluke pushing on the hips of Dougie's Grave. And Fluke is out and lead. 2 jams, 2 leads for Southern Discomfort.
Fluke coming in for his first scoring pass. The pack stalling around turn 1. He's going to find a wide open inside. A little bit of rough contact from Doug Hisgrave. That is Mercy Biku, the jam ref, laughing it off. She's perfectly fine. Fluke coming back in. Second scoring pass through. Once again, a very open outside. Not a lot of resistance right now from the Ducks in this jam. So that is going to be a full, or the 9 out of 9 available points, I should say. Get a replay going. Fluke coming in and take it to that outside. Doug Hisgrave trying for that one kind of long shot of a hit. Does not land it, and that is a 4-point pass on that one. So 113 to 69.
Yeah, Doug Hisgrave just at the end, just checking in with Metsi Bacoup, who he made contact with, just making sure they're okay. It's good to see. 113-69. Jam Master J now, and for Nickety on the jam line. Jam Master J hits up hard into the back of the LRT wall. Now pushing up and takes apart the LRT wall pretty much on their own. And Jam Master J out and about looking for points. Forearms penalty going to Finickety. So now we're looking at the power jam. Just going to SDRD, and that momentum shift brings it right back to SDRD. Good old Swift.
Thought he retired.
Big takedown from LRT, and before Jam Master J is going to get recycled, they're just going to shut that jam down, pick up the 4 points, reset 117, playing 69, with 5 minutes coming up, already played here in the second half.
So while it started off looking pretty favorable for the Ducks, these last couple of jams, it looks like the Knights have their number.
Yeah, and looking to gain advantage over that is Reaper 666. Pivot start, and away we dance.
This power start against Finickety. Reaper's going to take lead. The back, pretty good clip coming around the second apex now. Reaper is coming in. You can see both teams trying to keep everybody separated. Up front, we've got the Ducks trying to keep their formation as usual, but it's not working out. Doug Hisgrave taking that, or sorry, not Doug. 86. Oh, no, that is Doug. Okay.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I saw the number and I got nervous that I said the wrong name. Never doubt yourself.
Meanwhile, Finickety just coming back around, just dropping the star. Reaper gets contact from Dougie's grave, but Reaper's able to stay in play. Finickety just hitting the deck. 4-ounce penalty going to Dapper Fox. So Dapper Fox on the way to the penalty box. And Reaper coming back around looking for more points. Looks like there is a cutting penalty, though, going to Finickety. So power jams being the detriment of LRT.
Certainly.
And yeah, Reaper just picking up the points at the end. Just looking at the replay at the beginning of that jam, Reaper fighting through, evading the contact from Dougie's grave and Dapper Fox. Reaper's trademark works that inside, works it with speed and works it with agility every time.
Certainly. So we have Finickety once again seated in the penalty box. So we have another power start for Southern Discomfort. They have sent out Blitzkrieg this time. An open outside. Blitzkrieg takes lead very quickly and have not even moved towards the pivot line, to be honest.
Blitzkrieg flying through, pushing past the contact of Benno, picks up the full 5, and SDRD really finding momentum, really finding their groove now into this second period. Blitzkrieg uses Horn Dog as pretty much a battering ram to fight through. And we can just see the hand of one of the alt benches just in the way. So just at the end of that jam, just LRT skater just getting some attention now from the medics.
Look at this beautiful crowd we have.
Yeah, and it's just gone 10 a.m. So literally people are just waking up and literally just getting themselves down here to the Walker Activity Dome. for this first semi-final of LRT against SDRD, and it's just going to keep filling up all the way through the day, because coming up after this game is the home team, Time and Fear, coming up against New World Order. And what a semi-final that's going to be as well.
I know, I'm so excited about that one as well.
You can tell I'm excited because I go, what a final, you know, because I just bring it up and just drop it down slightly. Bring it up, drop it down, keep them on their edge, you know. Own that voice, own the style.
Are you making fun of me because this is all I can do right now?
Yes.
I've only got the one tone, so here, I'll try it. What an exciting final that will be. I brought it up and I dropped it down. I could feel it happen, but could you hear it? Maybe your ears are the trouble.
I didn't hear it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you should hear me at karaoke tonight then. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be covering Don't Stop Me Now by this band you may have heard of called Queen.
I thought you was going to do a Macy Gray track.
Who's that?
Well, okay. So, so while Sleazer warms up the pipes for the karaoke, as we can see, as I say, we've got great representation here from the crowd already. It's just going to keep getting busier and busier all through this Sunday.
Looking forward to it. Why don't we take this opportunity to give a shout out to our skating officials and non-skating officials. We'll go through the skating officials first. This crew is Sven Will I Be Famous, Scabarella, Roland Rat, also known as Ratty, Mercy Biku, Fair Enough, McFarlane, Judge Red, and Victoria Velociraptor.
And the non-skating officials is Hello Jones, Lizen Needles, Domination.
Yeah, Domination.
Domination.
Yeah.
Mina Harker, Purple Pain, Iceman, Comic Sans, Speedy Convalesce, at Ratio Nelson, Puppy Shredder, and Law Have Mercy.
I do feel like you should not shred puppies.
I'm not a fan, and we have got a lot of puppies here today. We've got a lot of good dogs here today.
I am worried.
You know, I don't think
there's so many good dogs.
There is a lot. And you know, it's been a lovely thing throughout this weekend. A nice dog-friendly arena where we've had lots of good dogs just tooling about the place.
100% good dogs.
Yeah, just being lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely dogs, Len. Lovely. Uh-huh. So after we had the semi-finals run their course, we will be looking at the final ranked games. The teams that lost and then won their last couple of games. So we'll be looking at Glasgow coming up against the Mad Riders, and Mannequin Beasts come in up against Barrow. Mannequin Beasts played Barrow at MEQ, so that'll be a replay of that game. But Mannequin Beasts actually coming in with a full roster for this game, whereas at men's European qualifier they had 9 skaters.
Rough.
It was a rough time for them, but they did a great work with what they had.
Good.
And they ran LRT quite close yesterday as well. So they'll be looking to build on what they did yesterday with LRT, and possibly looking to take the win over Barrow. And Barrow, who I do believe, are skating with 10 today.
That's right.
Yeah, they skated with 9 yesterday. They are skating with 10 today.
All right.
So yeah, they did have roster issues just before the start of this, but Barrow again, you know, played with that 9 skaters yesterday, and a lot of them jammed as well and did great. Again, you know, really dug in there with some tough game against Time and Fear.
Yeah, certainly, it's been a pleasure to watch all of these games. So yeah, I mean, today is the day, and I'd like to see what Mannequin Beast does with this extra skater. Got Sven. Oh, he's not headed to us. Okay, I thought Sven was coming to tell us something cool. As always, we'd like to give a shout out to our wonderful medical staff. This is a medical staff. I've seen it so many of the European roller derby events, and I'm so happy that they're here today. They're doing great care of our skaters. And we couldn't do this without them, as always. There's so many different facets you can be involved in roller derby, and they're all equally important.
So we do know Finnickety is just being seen by the medics at this time. He is sat up and he is talking to them, so it looks like he should be okay. It looks like he's just being led away by the medics. He is okay and he is up and at him. So he will be going over to the medics, will be being checked out. Thank you for your patience. And we'll be right back with you coming in to this action of 145 playing 69. And as we said before, Sleaze, the momentum now with SDRD.
Definitely. And Finnickety being out, being one of the high rotated jammers may cause a little bit of problems for LRT. But if you're hurt, you're hurt. You gotta go. So hopefully we will see him back here after 3 jams. Otherwise, we hope a speedy recovery. So we're going to do a little bit of warming up since we took so much time off for this injury. So the action will be back underway here in a few minutes, I suppose.
Yeah, just a case in point of just having the chance for the skaters just to get themselves warmed up a little bit, get themselves ready for the commencement of the remaining 22 minutes and 38 seconds to be precise of this second half. And by all means, this game is not a done deal by any stretch.
22 and a half minutes is a lot of time to shore up points. So at the very least, I expect the score to be tightened up. But
yeah, it's I say it's far from a foregone conclusion. Actually, when we got this time out, it remains for me to actually give a big thank you to all the announcers that have been here for us this weekend. We've had Loud and Queer, who is at the minute working the crowd brilliantly. We've got Coco, who's at the minute just sat with a good dog. We've got to the right of me, Julius Laser. We've also got on production, Mary Chaos. We've also got the lovely Beatrix, Very Cherry, Battered Sausage. And we've had Ankle Biter with us yesterday. Unfortunately, can't be with us today, but was with us yesterday. Did great work. We've got Riggs as well. We've got S Terminate, who's also with us.
I think that's it, isn't it?
I believe I have said all the names correctly.
Now I'm nervous.
I'm here.
Our producer is confused.
Our producer's writing something.
Like how she's like, I'm going to do it longhand.
Oh, I got it. It is longhand as well. And there's a swear word in it.
Oh, rude.
Are you the only dude? Yes, I am the only dude. Which actually is a good case in point. And it was something I did mention yesterday. Yes. Essentially, the announcer crew, barring me, is all female, which is, for me, the big thing about the announcers here in the UK and the announcers that we've got being able to come here with many years ago are all of great talent, and to have such a great female crew as well has been it's been a really proud thing for me to have, and everyone's done great work, including me.
I have noticed, staffing events, especially for MRDA this year, that the number of female announcers is coming up quite sharply, and I always find it kind of entertaining to have like men's roller derby events and your announcing crew is mostly female. It's cool for me. So I'm glad to see the ladies stepping up and taking the mic.
Yeah, it is. It's been absolutely fantastic, and it's just a great honor to have so many great voices here this weekend. And we're right back into the action. 14569, 22 minutes left on the clock. Skate Pliskin and Fluke. Fluke comes out, picks up the lead. Meanwhile, Skate Pliskin being held back by Sudden, one-man wall. But Skate Pliskin just been able to get past Sudden, but now being taken off on the inside as Fluke comes into the back of the LRT wall.
Dapper Fox controlling his teammate. Danger Zone and Gazapite are the last to pass. He is through. That is the full 5 points.
So Geriatric just on the way to the penalty box on a back block. Meanwhile, Fluke coming back around, sees the inside, big contact, big hit from Danger Zone.
That's why he's called that, I suppose. Do you think on road trips his teammates make him get out of the car so they can take a picture that says this is the highway to the danger zone.
I believe that's why they're always 3 hours late for games.
Rude. Just leave him alone.
I can't keep getting out the car.
Yeah.
Just get out the car.
One time is enough. One time is enough.
They're all sat there laughing. Blitzkrieg comes out, picks up lead for SDRD. Fenno is still trying to break on through to the other side. Tooch trying to open the outside for Fenno.
Boom.
Didn't work at this point. Blitzkrieg flies through. Swishes Benno out of the way. Continues with the 5 points. Star pass going to Benno. Horn Dog held for as long as possible. But is through looking for points. Blitzkrieg watching Benno and shuts the jam down. But 2 points picked up by SD from Lincolnshire. 9 points picked up from Southern Discomfort.
Get this replay going. Blitzkrieg coming in, just politely plowing through that pack. This is not where you're supposed to be, and goes on, picking up the full 5 points.
So lining up for the first time to jam, as a jammer is Tomahawk. So Tom coming up against Shank McCoy. And Tom flies through, picks up lead. Great assist from Douglas Grave. And Tom now looking for the points as Shank McCoy still trying to fight on through to the other side. Tom being taken off by Sutton. And Sutton gets to recycle all the way back to the jam line. Shank McCoy though working that pack and able to come through. But LRT in that scoring zone. Big hit from Tom onto Ill Billy. Tom comes through, shuts the jam down. And big crowd appreciation.
Absolutely. So we can watch the beginning of the jam over. Tomahawk finding his way through, taking that lead. Very, very pleased. He's accepted the Star Pass a few times this weekend, but none of them, as I recall, were able to accrue any points, always being called off. You know, the Star Pass sometimes is just for the forced call-off. So this time it was nice to see him come out as a jammer and pick up some points.
Yeah, we saw it just then. Great work. Skate Pliskin, meanwhile, gets the takeoff on the inside, on the outside. Both jammers now being recycled all the way back to turn 4. Geriatric, just both packs just going backwards.
Good Lord. Where are we going? Where are we going? All right, there. That's where we're going. Skate Pliskin finding himself all the way back in 1984.
Skate Pliskin nearly comes through the pack. 1 foot glide just didn't pay off. Meanwhile, Jam Master J out and about looking for points. Gets the contact from Toots. Jam Master J trying to work through the middle. Skate Pliskin gets taken on the outside. Horn Dog and Ill Billy being a great pairing this weekend. Brains now tries the outside. And he's through and looking for points, but Jam Master J still in control of this jam.
Took over a minute for him to get through, which is a testament to how hard this game has been. Calling it off from the ground, that was a 5-point pass. So Southern Discomfort is up to 167 to 76, which if you took off 100 would be another Taco Cat. I'm just constantly looking for the Taco Cat.
I now know what the Taco Cat is, so I feel comfortable with the Taco Cat.
Good.
But I am now also hungry, thinking of taco.
I would also like to pet a cat if it was available. Anyways, Fenno out for the Ducks, Fluke out for the Knights. It is going to be Fenno Fluke taking lead. Fenno just happens to be ahead of him coming out of the pack. 0-0 jam very quickly called.
So just the 3 blockers on track for Lincolnshire. Geriatric in the Sisu penalty box. And Tom and Blitzkrieg on the jam line. 16 minutes left of this second half.
Right, Blitzkrieg taking a little bit of a stumble coming out to the outside, recycling back. It's going to be Tomahawk up at the top of the pack. Illbilly awaits him at the end. now controlling the 3 brace up front. Horn Dog, the first to pass, then Ice Spits, and now it's Illbilly. So it's Ice Spit and Illbilly and Horn Dog as a brace. Tomahawk not quite capable of taking them to the out of play warning zone, but he's gonna have to. He's get knocks out to the outside. He's gonna have to recycle back. Illbilly and Horn Dog again awaiting him.
Yeah, they've really been a great pairing. Both skaters really shutting down these edges, shutting down these gaps. Tomahawk forward to saw the inside open. Benno goes in, tries to break apart that 2-wall, does so, but there goes Acebit and Illbilly. Blitzkrieg gets recycled back by Benno. This is a great defensive jam from both teams. Benno gets contact from Brains as we're coming all the way around from 10-4 through to the jam line, and there goes your lead.
Wow.
That took over a minute 10.
Certainly.
The defense of both teams has been incredible in this jam. Tomahawk trying to find a star pass. Blitzkrieg able to come through, spins away, picks up the full 5.
So Blitzkrieg coming through for another scoring pass. That is, again, the full 5. Tomahawk is now out, redons the star. Blitzkrieg is going to go ahead and call it off. It was a really intense jam.
Yeah, the point split is now up to 101 in favor of SDRD.
It's 177 to 76. So we are now under 15 minutes in the game. Got that 5-second call from Domination. Can't believe you don't know him.
I've never met him before.
It's Yoshi.
What?
That's Yoshi.
No
Do
way.
you know him?
No.
Oh, all right. Thought everybody knows him. He's an American.
No.
He lives in Cambridge, though.
No.
He's wonderful.
So, meanwhile, Shank McCoy just being held at the back of that LRT wall. Skate Pliskin trying to spin around, but gets taken down by Savage Hun. Meanwhile, Shank McCoy on the outside. Gets past the hips of Danger Zone, picks up the full 5 points. So SDRD really finding this rhythm, finding this motion. And successful star pass for the first time for Gazabite. So Gazabite now with the star.
This may be, Shank McCoy calling it off. Gazabite not capable of picking up any points. A 5-point jam for Southern Discomfort, 182 to 76. They're certainly closing the door on this being an upset.
Yeah, some of Discomfort really just owning this second half now as well. Looking at Fenno lining up for Lincolnshire. Jam Master J for Southern Discomfort trying to come on through to the other side.
Jam Master J having to get really low. LRT doing a great job doing the 3 brace up front. He does get a penalty, so this is now a power jam for Fenno.
Yeah, Lincolnshire really in need of this power jam as well. Fenno, though, having to try and work through the 4 blockers of Southern Discomfort. Skips that inside effortlessly, picks up the lead. And now Fenno will be going around and looking for those points. Geriatric trying to help with the offense, and it does pay off. 5 points picked up from Fenno.
Coming back in for another scoring pass. Fenno is hung up against Brains up front. Ice Spits and Horn Dog joining that contingency. Jam Master J nearly through. LR2 just doing an amazing job with their defense in this jam especially. Jam Master J is just now through. And it's going to be called off by Fenno after picking up 4 more points. A 9-point jam nicely executed by Lincolnshire. So we see this replay of Fenno coming through, finding that outside, dodging Ice Bits and Horn Dog, and picking up those points.
Yeah, it was great work from Fenno, just getting that speed up on the outside, but Geriatric as well with that offense onto Brains, just breaking apart that that little free wall we had there. 184 plays 85, 11 minutes 24 left on the clock. We've got Fluke and Tom on the jam line. Fluke trying to dance their way through these packs. Dougie's Grave nearly gets the takeoff, but away goes Fluke with lead. And Tom's being recycled all the way to turn 4 by Sutton.
Fluke doing a little spin as he's knocked to the inside. He's going to recycle back there. Has been a successful star pass to Dougie's Grave. It's going to force the call off. So that is a 5-point jam for the Knights. See a replay of lead being acquired here. Really hard fought. LRT doing a great job of covering all of the lanes for as long as they could.
So 189 plays 85. Just the 10 minutes left of this second half, Sleazer. And we're looking at Reaper back on track, coming up against Escape Pliskin.
Got that empty penalty box. All of the blockers in play. Reaper getting knocked out to the outside and recycling all the way back at the same time. Escape Pliskin getting knocked out to the outside, recycling way back to turn 3 with Asbit. Lead jammer has been awarded to Reaper.
Meanwhile, Escape Pliskin is out of the pack, just able to come through the melee of turn 3. Reaper, meanwhile, skips past 2. Calls off the jam as being taken off track. Just picks up the 2 points. 191 plays 85.
Nine and a half minutes left in this game. So the loser of this match will go on to the 5 o'clock game tonight for the 3-4. And the winner, of course, will go on to the final matchup at 7 o'clock tonight.
But there goes Fenno. There goes Lincolnshire with the lead. Shank McCoy being taken all the way back by Geriatric. Fenno just trying to break through the brace free wall. That Sutton's control at the front. Shank McCoy trying to fight through the inside. Shank McCoy is out and looking for points. Meanwhile, Fenno trying to get that 2-wall moving. Gets the quick offense from Douglas Graves. Just a jam down. And a 5-point pass. So 191 plays 90.
See Lincolnshire getting lead here very quickly out of the pack.
And the Sisu penalty box with Chronic just in it at this time. So 3 blockers for SDRD, 4 on track. We have Tom and Jam Master J into this jam. Tom trying to work through the middle of this pack. Illbilly shutting it all down.
He is doing a great job of staying in bounds, though. I think right there, I thought they had already gotten him into the inside. Not quite. He lastly goes past Eisbit, who's going to actually pick up a forearms penalty for his efforts. Tomahawk now coming in for his first scoring pass. Southern Discomfort running low on blockers. Got Illbilly and Brains left on the track. Tomahawk making quick time of that. Coming back in on another scoring pass. His own blockers led by Benno doing a great job of keeping Jam Master J from coming all the way through. So Chronic up front with Illbilly and Brains really now in control of the Ducks Jammer situation.
But penalties swinging around now. LRT losing the 2 blockers to the penalty box. Toots on the way there. Tom trying to work through. A bit of a melee happening on the straightaway, which leaves it open for Jam Master J to break out. Tom checking in with the bench. Beth Lord giving the call off for Tom. Tom shuts it down. Picks up 9 points. 191 plays up against 99. And just look at the replay there of Tom just pushing past the hips of Aisbit and Illbilly and able to come through. Since Tom's become, into the Jammer rotation, done great work.
No, he's been doing wonderfully. Surprise, you're a Jammer.
Surprise!
No, he's got such great versatility.
Yeah, have you ever seen him rock a flat cap? That's versatility all the way.
I have not.
Oh, he's a country gent, if there ever was one.
Is that right?
So it looks like we got a timeout called here by Lincolnshire. Second timeout of this game called so far. As our great producer, Mary Chaos, just notified us earlier, only one timeout had been used prior to this. It shows the ferocity of this game that we have had. We have 6 minutes 26 left on the clock with the 191 playing over the 99. And don't forget, rolling up after this game, we do have New World Order coming up against Time and Fear, which is surely be a great game as they'll be battling it out, trying to break on through to that final, which will be played at 7 p.m. here at the Walker Dome. But, you know, if you're watching this on the upload, which no doubt you will be, then, you know, you can watch it at your convenience. You know, you could watch it at 2 a.m., maybe at 2:31 a.m.
Where would that be convenient?
You know, someone might have got in from a late night, either at work or at their leisure, and they might have thought, I'm going to watch a bit of roller derby. I'm going to watch Men's European Cup, and why the chuck not? Don't give me that look. How dare you?
Take that look.
How dare you? So we're right back into the action. Fluke and Fenno into the action. Fluke pushing up on Gazabite and Douglas Grave. Fluke is through with lead. Star pass going to Douglas Grave, and not for the first time in this game.
It's like the second time.
Douglas Grave not being able to pick up any points on that pass. I don't think with the star pass Douglas actually got, there's been no points picked up.
It's been a forced call-off type of star pass every time.
Yeah. So we're now coming up into the last 5 minutes in this second half. We've got Skate Pliskin coming up against Blitzkrieg. Oh, sorry, it's Reaper coming up against Skate Pliskin.
Huge apex jump, as Reaper likes to do. Takes lead.
Skate Pliskin runs into penalty trouble. So back block penalty goes to join Horndog in the Sisu penalty box. Reaper, meanwhile, capitalizes on that offense from Acebit.
Yeah. So all of the Ducks blockers concentrated on Acebit, just left a gigantic open space for Reaper to come through and just pick up those points.
You could say Acebit got all his ducks in a row.
I could.
And I did. So that happened.
Had you not, I could have.
But I did, so.
That's right, that's right.
So, congratulations to me. So, meanwhile, Reaper gets recycled back all the way out of turn 2. Now, gets taken back once more. Geriatric just trying to control the wall. Pliskin out the penalty box, trying to find a way through. Spins away, gets taken out by Illbilly.
The Ducks not interested in a replay of that last pass. Finally do have to let him go. This brings them up over the 200 points mark at 203 for the Knights.
Oh, Reaper picking up that speed and dancing through, picking up the full 5. Pliskin is out and about and looking for points. But Reaper able to break the double century for SDRD.
So in total, that is a 15-point jam. We can see Reaper get lead here with this magical apex jump. There we go. Well, I guess it was just more of like a straightaway hop.
Yeah, nothing, no hassle, no big deal. Just, you know, getting an apex jump where there was no space to get an apex jump. Whatever.
Not even on the apex.
Well,
it's just a jump.
All right, okay, all right. All right.
That's a British word that I've learned recently.
So we're back into the action. Fenno coming up against Shank McCoy. Oh, Fenno with an apex jump and with lead. And now with a power jam for Lincolnshire. Fenno comes through, picks up the full 5. Gazabite goes for a sit down in the Sisu penalty box.
Fenno coming in for this second scoring pass. As the pack crosses over the jammer line and the pivot line, we got a pretty good clip going on. Pack is nearly split, waiting for Shank McCoy to come back in. He makes quick time of it. Toots wants to give it a shot. It is going to get that call off going. There's 3 more points, a total of 8 points on this jam for Lincolnshire.
Yeah, we're just going to have a look at that Lincolnshire lead. Fenno right out front, just waiting for that gap. Douglas Gray goes in for the offense, breaks apart that free wall, and able to get Fenno out with that quick apex jump. So the 208 plays 107. The 101 point split in favor of SDRD, and we've got the last 2 minutes on the clock of this first semi-final here at Men's European Cup with Fluke and Tom on the jam line. And there goes Fluke with the lead. Tom still trying to break on through to the other side. Fluke being taken back, but Tom running into penalty trouble. Looks like a low block penalty being assessed. So power jam for SDRD.
Another 5 points picked up there by Fluke before he calls it off. He's going to secure that power start going into this next jam. So we're coming up on very likely to be the last jam of the game, because we are at a 1 minute left on the period clock.
Yes.
I was just making sure you knew.
I didn't know.
Oh, fine. Maybe someone at home didn't.
So, yeah, Reaper breaks out, picks up lead, out and about, looking for points. And Reaper will be looking to close this game down.
Well, I feel like he might go ahead and play it out. This is the first 5 points. Tomahawk is stood in the box, now snaps his star off. He is re-entering play as Reaper comes in on his second scoring pass.
Reaper just trying to find that inside, gets it shut down. Meanwhile, Tom is out the penalty box, spins away from the pivot of Skelton and begins the scoring run.
Replaces the star on his helmet. Tomahawk is coming in for a scoring pass now, facing off against Sutton. Reaper's going to go ahead and call it off. The unofficial final is going to be 221 to 110. Oh, sorry, 111. So
that is the first semi-final done here at the Walker Activity Dome. First semi-final played out with Southern Discomfort Roller Derby coming away with the win, with the 221 plays over the 111. Lincolnshire with that momentum at the beginning of the second period didn't last too long as SDRD just took control.
They did a great job in the first half especially, but in the second half, again, it started off favorably for the Ducks, and then Southern Discomfort just shut it down. So
yeah, they really did. Southern Discomfort, great work. The experience told at the end of the day. They knew when to reel out Reaper for them jams and really pick them points up. So 221 plays 111. We will be seeing Southern Discomfort in the final at 7 o'clock. We'll be seeing Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder for the third and fourth playoff. Coming up next, we have got Time and Fear coming up against New World Order, and I will be conducting an interview with Southern Discomfort's Hillbilly and a Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. So from me, Roller Polar Bear,
Julia Sleazer,
and our fantastic producer, Mary Chaos, we will see you very soon.